Hello, my name is Kim Joo Hyung. Now I'm first year student in Wongang University and working in trade company. Today, my presentation is about my job. So, I'm gonna talk about my job. Although I didn't spend much time working in my job, I'm gonna talk you guys about advantages and disadvantages of my job, in my opinion, for 1 year. Although lack of my English skills, I hope you will have a good time with my presentation. At first, I'm gonna introduce myself for you guys. I was born in Bucheon in 1985. I graduated Bumyeong High School and I entered Wongang University in 2005. I majored in English literature because I love English and I was thinking that the English skills are essential in my country. In studying Wongang University, I got the TOEFL, TOEFL, and TOEIC, TOEIC score. Also, I studied abroad to English in community college in city of New York. Although I didn't have a good English skills, I felt in English attractions and I felt pleasure with studying English at the time. Finally, I could enter the trade company I wanted and hoped in 2012. It was a good fortune in my life. Now, I'm gonna explain about my company. My company's name is ProLine Internationals. This is my name card. My company is producing the all products about all instruments and is exporting to many countries. My company is deal with all parts of guitar, piano, and drums and so on. My company has a factory making all products. It is located on Tianjin in China. There are approximately 115 workers in Tianjin factory. And they are producing all products of all instruments and there are 8 workers in office in Incheon of Korea, including me. I'm working in overseas marketing teams and working to export with our instrument products to other countries. Our company is exporting to Asia, Europe, Africa, and United States, and so on. I'm working to keep in touch with our buyer with email or telephone. So I have a part of process from getting order to exporting to other country. Okay, I'm gonna talk about influence on my job of my English I studied. The English I study in my life is influence on my job. I have a business talk with our buyer of several countries with email or telephone about their order. At this moment, my English skills I studied is a great help to me in my job. The English is common language of the whole world. It is not difficult to communicate with several countries that use the English like Asia or Africa because they are using the English in trade market. So TOEFL and TOEIC I studied abroad in city of New York and Wongang University are very useful at this time. Going into detail, TOEIC, TOEIC is very helpful to write email, and TOEFL, TOEFL is very useful to communicate when I met a buyer or have a time to talk with them or on telephone. Also, English language classes in university is very helpful to use accurate grammar in my job. In short, English skills I studied in my life are valuable to work in my company. Every year there is a big music fair in the city of Los Angeles. This is NAMM show. Although I haven't been this music show, but I can join in this show in 2013 because my boss is thinking that my English experience I studied in my life are useful in this music fair. I can join in this music fair in 2013. I was so happy to hear that I can join in this show. Lastly, let me talk your advantages and disadvantages of my job. My job has several advantages. At first, my English ability has improved more and more. Every day I talk with the buyer of several countries in email over 100. I'm feeling my English skills have improved more and more when I use English in email. English is used in all of processes such as getting an order from buyer and consult with them and preparing the product. This is a good experience to me and one cannot be gotten in anywhere. So this is the greatest advantage in my job. And second, although I couldn't have been several countries, I couldn't have an experience in Korea with going another country like Malaysia, Philippines, Japan, China, and Italy. I can have a good experience with showing their emotion and cultures. On the other hand, my job has a difficult thing to me. First, my lack of English abilities is one reason. I feel that my English skills are very lacking when I talk with our buyer. When I reach the limit of my English ability, I'm in trouble. Because I don't have to give a bad influence to my company by lack of my English skills. Buyers have a misunderstanding by my lack of English ability. This is really remarkable. This is a difficult part of my working. And second, I have to check the email after leaving the office because there is a time difference between Korea and other countries. When I enjoy my leisure time, like Saturday and Sunday, I have to check my email. Actually, I want to rest a while. As far as here, I explained it about my occupation. When I'm preparing this presentation, I'm thinking that my English skill is lacking. I know. I love English. The English is fun to me. I like my occupation, but I'm lacking. So I want to study more and more to English skills and my working ability. I want to do well. I want to enjoy my job. It is so difficult to get an occupation after graduation university in my country. So I think that I have a good fortune. Yeah. It is a good fortune to make money with doing work and using English I like. I wish to be the best in this field with more studying and making an effort. Thank you very much.